I'm sick and tired of this country. I don't want to be here anymore. I'm going to leave Costa Rica. That's what I thought a few times in the past few weeks since I've been living here. If you want to know if I'm really leaving this country and returning to the Netherlands, please stick until the end of this video and find out. First of all, welcome. My name is Harold. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yourself, please do so. Hit the notification bell so you will be notified every time I upload a new video. So I have moved to Costa Rica with my family almost 3 weeks ago. We are originally from the Netherlands. My dream has always been to live in a tropical country in the middle of the rainforest, surrounded by wildlife, adventure, and so on and so on. So in the last few months, we made the decision to sell our house and move to Costa Rica permanently, at least for the next few years. You never know what life is going to bring. So we've been living here since almost 3 weeks, and we made a planning about the first few weeks. You know, in the first week we were planning to buy a car, and then move on the second week to find a long-term rental house and look for a school for our son. He is 6, so he has to go to school. However, we're still here in the capital. Actually, we're in Alajuela, that's next to the airport, because we are still looking for a car. We found a car, but now we have to pay for the car. And because we are living as tourists here, we don't have residency. We are still residents of the Netherlands. Paying for a car here is not so easy. You can do it either by paying in cash, or by bank transfer, or you can withdraw money from an ATM. So we've had multiple issues with taking money out of an ATM. We have had issues with making an international bank transfer. We've had issues with opening a bank account here, and things are way different than compared to the Netherlands or in the Western society, maybe compared to Western Europe or the United States or Canada or any developed or any Western country. So of course, if you want to make an international bank transfer, there are always rules and all sorts of things that you have to consider if you want to make an international bank transfer. So these are the things that you don't know before you are leaving. Those are the things you have to experience while you are here. So in the first few weeks we've been looking for cars all around the capital and surroundings, and we made some test drives. Initially we found a car that we liked. It was a 4x4 a Kia Sorento, and it's a thing that if you want to buy a car in Costa Rica, it's always advisable to have your car checked in an independent garage or by a mechanic to make sure that the car is okay, that it don't have any problems with the engine, and that it doesn't have any problems with the gearbox or whatever. So we brought this car that we initially found, this Kia. We brought it to a mechanic, and then all sorts of problems came out of this check. So it had corrosion on the underside of the car. There was a leakage in the engine. All 4 tires need to be changed. That's what we knew before when we saw the car. So that was something that we were aware about. But we weren't aware about a leakage in the engine, and we weren't aware about corrosion underneath the car. And this was a car from I think it was from 2012, so it wasn't the newest car, so maybe corrosion isn't always preventable. But we decided not to buy this car and go look for other cars. So we met some friends here, some local friends that helped us out really well. They brought us to independent car sellers. I think we saw around 10 different cars maybe. And that's my son calling from the balcony. So in the end we found a very nice car. It's a Mitsubishi. It's a 4x4. It's a very big car, but it's a car that we can use not only in the city but also if you go off-road. So that is what we need if we want to start maybe living a life somewhere in the rainforest, maybe a little bit outside of civilization. It's a little windy, so if there's a little noise in the background from the wind, my apologies. I just heard some thunder in the background, so I think it's not going to take long before it's going to rain. So we found this Mitsubishi. It's a really nice car. It's from 2011, so it's already 12 years old. However, cars are very expensive here in Costa Rica. That's because of the import taxes, and so this is going to be the most expensive car we've ever bought in our lives. But I think it's a very good car, and we can, if we're going to take care of it really well, then we can use it for many years to come. And so just a couple of days we brought it to a mechanic. Almost everything was fine. There was a small leakage inside the engine as well, but the owner is going to take care of that. And there was some, I don't know, with one of the rear tires, there was a little bit of, I don't know how to explain it, but it was a minor issue. So, but overall the car was really well. The engine was okay, the gearbox was okay. So, but now we've decided to buy this car. We have to make sure that we can make this international bank account. We're busy with opening our own bank account here in Costa Rica. As a tourist, you just cannot open a bank account here in Costa Rica. You need a lawyer to do that. He has to make a letter of I don't know how to explain it. He just has to make a letter, an official letter that explains that okay, these people are trustable. They are, they can open a bank account here in Costa Rica. So that's we are now in contact with this lawyer, and we are now here almost 3 weeks, and we initially we saved the first week to look for a car and buy a car, but this was, looking back, that was really unrealistic because we didn't have any contacts here, so we didn't know where to start. But in the end, we made some friends here that really helped us out with looking for cars, taking us everywhere in the nearby to look for cars, and so that's one of the downsides of Costa Rica. Not everything goes as planned. If I used to be in the Netherlands, and if I had to buy a car, I could just go to a garage, look online, go check out the car and decide if I can buy it, and come back the next day to pay for the car, and that's it. Here in Costa Rica, that's another story. But that's how life is. Not everything goes as planned. Also with with opening a bank account or making an international bank transfer, not always, not everything is as expected. And this is something that you have to deal with if you want to, to live your dream life. If you want to make your, make your dreams come true. Or I always find this a bit of a, I don't like this expression, make your dreams come true. It's just, living your life the way you want it. And there are not many people that actually do this, unfortunately, because there's so many possibilities nowadays. Everything is accessible. There's so many knowledge out there. There's so many things to learn. Everything is doable. I truly believe that. And but I'm here now in Costa Rica. This has been my dream for a few years. However, I'm still not there where I want to be. I still don't have my own piece of land. I haven't been doing bird watching properly for the past 3 weeks. This morning I actually did some bird watching from my balcony, but this wasn't really serious. I'm here nearby the airport, so there's not much bird life going on here. However, with chasing dreams in life, there's always obstacles, and there's always setbacks. And if you can deal with these kind of obstacles and setbacks, then doing something like this is maybe not your thing. Then you should stay in your comfortable life you've been living in right now. If that is your thing, that is super cool. Everybody has his own thing in life. My dream has always been to move to a tropical country and be surrounded by wildlife, by rainforests, and that's it. I think those are the things I wanted to share with you. But like I said in the beginning of this video, if you stick around until the end of this video, you're going to find out if I'm actually going to leave Costa Rica and returning to the Netherlands. Well, of course, I'm not going to return to the Netherlands. I'm going to stay in Costa Rica. Although the past few weeks haven't been as expected, as planned, I truly believe that if we are able to open our own bank account here in Costa Rica, then we can make this bank transfer really quickly, and then maybe in the next week we're going to actually have our own car and be able to move further, to go to the place where we maybe want to live, to Pérez Celedón. That's like a province of Costa Rica. It's one of the provinces that has the least tourists. So we're going to be a little bit away from the tourist areas, and but this area is a little bit mountainous. It also has beaches, but most of all is mountains, and but this is also the area of Costa Rica where land is still fairly cheap if you look well. And so if we have our own car, hopefully next week we will be able to move further and take the next step. Fortunately, we're lucky enough that my mom came with us. We're really happy that she came with us for at least 3 months. She helps us out really with the children, because our kids, we don't have a school, so they don't go to school, so they're at home all the time. And my wife, Carito, she has to work. She's still working for the company that she used to work for in the Netherlands. She's working online, but the first 2 weeks weren't easy for her, working online, because we had to look for cars, and the children were busy. They were screaming all day because their lives has been turned upside down as well. they knew they were going to move to Costa Rica. Especially my son, our son, he's 6, so he was, kind of aware that we were going to move to Costa Rica and start a new life. But, most of our suitcases are with friends right now, so he doesn't have his toys and he doesn't have his friends here anymore. So, the kids are also a little bit upset about that. Most of the days they're screaming all day and busy and fighting with each other, and but that's also part of the game if you're going to take a step like this. But we're really happy with my mom that she came with us and taking care of the children while we have to do important things. No, of course I'm not going to move back to the Netherlands. I'm going to stay here in Costa Rica. So that's it. I think that's the update I wanted to share with you. Hope you like my video. If you did, please give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yourself to my channel, please do so. Hit the notification bell so you will be notified every time I upload a new video. And please leave a comment in the comment section. That will really help me with the YouTube algorithm. And so that's it. Thank you for watching, and we'll talk soon. Goodbye.